Here we go. Here we go. Isn't it the same guy who was there last time? Here we go. Oh, no, I have echo active. Ah! Alright, fixed. There should be no more echo. Anywho, hello everyone, and welcome back. Squirtle! I made a nice little habitat for you. Pokopia has indeed been chewing on me. It's not been chewing me to the point where I'm not playing this. Oh, wrong button. Behold, it's a wild frost. Have you also escaped Pokopia? Medium hyperspace battle zone detective. Are we at the point where I actually need to talk to Angela? Well, actually, I should do some of these side quests, shouldn't I? And maybe get my tongue untied? Mr. Mime? Hello, kind trainer. I'm Trice. I work for Postal Services here in Lumiese. This Pokemon Mime Jr. is here to help us collect mail from our customers. Yes, it's time for both. We've got one minor concern. You see, this will be Mr. Mime Jr.'s first time going out solo. I thought about trying to follow along and keep an eye on things, but I'd be spotted in no time. That's why I'd like to ask for your assistance. Please look after Mr. Mime Jr.'s first big job for me. If you're ready and willing to lend a hand, please let me know. Yep. Follow that Mime Jr. I'll give Mr. Mime Jr. one last set of instructions. You just follow along and keep an eye on things. Mime Jr., you remember what to do, right? You'll gather the letters from a yellow post box like this. Now, off you go to John Sector 6. Collect the mail to be sorted. Please follow after Mr. Mime at a reasonable distance. Don't lose sight of it. I am getting Final Fantasy XIV flashbacks. If you know, you know. Da, 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 da. Kind of wonder what's the actual distance link here. Never mind about what the actual distance is. Why are there a bunch of crocodiles waiting for us? Me? That is the correct response, Mr. Mime. Well, it certainly looks a little different. Hi, Frank! Hydro Pump, they're all nicely lined up for you. Okay, 2 of them were nicely lined up for you. That one you can just liquidate. Now you already got one. Goodbye. And how are you this evening, Digiworm? I'm apparently gonna have to talk to someone about their, scissor. Yes, Marmalade. You are the most adorable orange cat. Mr. Mime has successfully gathered up the mail. Time to let the requester know that all went well. But has he taken the mail to be processed yet? Thank you so much for looking after Mr. Mime Jr. Sorry, Mime Jr. And you, my fine apprentice, you did splendidly on your first big solo job. Yes, you did! Here's a little something to express my gratitude. This postal worker appreciates your service. I've been doing all right. I am in an area that went from 75 to 35 practically overnight, so my sinuses aren't so happy with me. And the wind is ridiculous. You ever heard 60-mile-per-hour wind slapping the side of a house before? It's, certainly a noise. Are you even getting the... Ever get the feeling someone's staring at you? Well, you're currently staring at me, and so is Frostbolt and Digiworm. Yes, I need your help. You will help, won't you? I have this new neighbor. She just moved here from the Paldea region. She brought her Pokémon with her. I just keep staring at my poor Scissor. My Scissor's not exactly the bravest of Scissor. Since they moved in, every day has been a terror. Please, can you find out why my new neighbor's Tinkatuff keeps staring at my poor Scissor? Oh no. I think you'll find that new neighbor of mine up on the rooftops. A Tinkatuff can be a Tinka problem. Bonk. Not it. Panpour? What are you doing on the roofs? You're usually in the trees. There's a Tinkatuff. Dun dun da 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 bum ba da da dum bum bum ba dum. A sunstone? That's random. Yes, can I help you with something? Your Tinkatuff. Oh, is this about the sizer that lives next door? I know, I know. Keep catching my Tinkatuff staring at it. I think Tinkatuff's just a bit afraid and is feeling on edge. Sizar does have an intimidating look. But I suppose being stared at all the time is also intimidating in its own way, isn't it? I'm so sorry you got dragged into this. Could you let my neighbor know there's no harm intended? So to answer that, Digiworm, I had some trouble with the super boss at the end of Super Mario RPG. So for the first couple of episodes of the world of Final Fantasy, I started them off with attempts at clearing that super boss. I'd do 1 or 2 attempts at the super boss and then move on to World of Final Fantasy. Yeah, I was not thinking about playlists at that time. I was just thinking of, I am fighting a super boss and this guy is annoying. Where did I go? This way. Hi, Espeon, I'll get you eventually. Wait, no, where did the guy go? Wrong button. Chilo, Raihu, Utility hole covers, Farfetch'd ambush, Rogue Mega Showdown, eventually. There we go. Yes, sort of. So Sonic Frontiers, I believe in that case, it's got some Batman in it because I lost my temper and rage quit on the final boss of Sonic. Because I was doing that on the hardest difficulty level. I was just like, yeah, no, that was a mistake. Speaking of mistakes, I need to go back up the building. I hopped down too soon. I also think part of Sonic Frontiers is that I beat Sonic Frontiers and then moved into the next game without breaking the stream like I should have. Live and learn, as they say. Anywho, so what does that Tinky Tough keep staring at my scissor for? It's scared of your scissor. What? So that Tinky Tough is scared of my scissor, and Scissor is simultaneously scared of Tinkytuft? Even if it is scared, doesn't it realize how scary it is to be constantly stared at like that? What has happened to my peaceful home life? Everything was fine until that weird Pokemon moved in next door. Come to think of it, don't people say Tinkytuft likes to attack other Pokemon and steal their metal? What if it's got its eyes on my Pokemon because Scizor is Steel type? But don't worry, Scizor. I'll protect you with my life if I have to. My poor Scizor won't be able to rest easy like this. Who knows if we can trust that lady's Pokemon? Look, I'm sure she's got her own things going on, having just moved here and all, but please, can you get her to understand our feelings too? Oh, I nearly fell off. I have a special project for Digimon Time Stranger that I'm currently working on. I don't really want to say more than that. I also want to make sure your expectations are set kind of low because it ain't going to be that great. It's a bulky project, but it's not going to be like super high quality because I am not that good with editing. Back again from that neighbor of mine. Your Tinkytuft is scaring them. My Pokemon is scaring them? But such a sweetheart, they don't even know Tinkytuft. My sweet Tinkytuft would never attack another Pokemon just to get more metal. Well, almost never. You're not helping your case, ma'am. You weren't helping your case either. We're the ones who just moved here. We're the ones who are uneasy, and they're saying we're scary? Then I want proof that my neighbor Scizor isn't glaring Tinkytuft to intimidate it. Oh gosh. This is ludicrous. So, what did she say now? You can trust Tinkytuft. Let's try to look on the positive side of things. She says that, but talk is cheap. All's well and good till Tinkytuft gives Scizor an iron deficiency. Look, I get that it's gonna be scary moving into a new region and all, but we live here too. Well, I don't see any choice but to prove to her that my Scizor is perfectly innocent and not scary. How will you do that? Tinkytuft looks like one of those giant Sour Patch Kids in the commercials, but haunted by the spirit of an Edwardian child that died of preventable wasting disease. Yes! Check the evolutions, too. Gets better and or worse. We'll just have to get Scizor and Tinkytuft to know each other face to face. Though I'd feel a lot better if you were there too. You ask my neighbor if she's game. If she is, we can both bring our Pokemon to meet. I know it's scary, Scizor. I will be right there to bash that Tinkertuff in when she misbehaves. Let's see here. Best bet against a fairy. Yeah. Actually, no, Frank. I'll just have Frank be Frank with her. He wants Tinkertuff and Scizor to get to know each other. Alright. Tinkertuff and I have also been stressed about this whole situation. Let's meet up and prove it once and for all that my Pokemon is no threat to that Scizor. We can do that. Right, Tinkertuff? Okay, now that we're all here, let's introduce our Pokemon to each other. Where's your Tinkertuff? And if anything starts to look dicey, we'll call them both into their Pokeballs. This way, Scizor. Scizor. Scizor does seem rather scared. Over here, Tinkertuff. And Tinkertuff is very much not happening. Your Tinkertuff seems rather bashful. Oh no. Oh no, are they turning this into a meet cute through Pokemon? Tinkertuff doesn't show any signs of attacking. And Scizor only looks a bit scary, but isn't really scary at all. I guess they assumed the worst of each other, didn't they? Our Pokemon are looking friendlier already. Yes, and I hope we can be friends as well. I'm still adjusting to Lumiose. It would be nice to have someone I can ask for help. It was nice of this trainer to go out of her way to help some strangers like us. Oh no. Oh, Tinkertuff, no, don't go ripping the metal off those chimney pipes. This'll be fine, right? Well, Tinkertuff did attack to steal some metal, but not Scizor's. Torment. Really? Really? Whoop! Made it. You don't want to pick a fight, dude. Just let me grab the screw. Ta-dum! All right, what was next? Did I have any side quests I really wanted to do? Oh, Farfetch'd I have to have a higher level. Much higher level. That Carbonite is to just kick in my butt. Jean Plaza 8. Oh, hey, it's, okay, that Alpha being right there like that is Are you the alligator or are you a different dude? You are a mole. Alright. Cool. My curiosity has been assuaged. Aha! Well, the person with the side quest. Miss Piper. I'm a Quascartico Inc. employee charged with the city's wild zone management. Unfortunately, we've been receiving reports of wild Pokemon acting oddly here in Wild Zone 8. I'm sorry to have to bother you, but I'd like to request your help investigating the situation. If you would lend us a hand, please go find out what's happening in Wild Zone 8. Well, right now you've got a plethora of alphas. Aww. What's up, guys and gals? Oh. If Groudon shows up, I'm getting out of here. Indeed. Time to liquidate some assets. Sandghost? What the... Where did you guys come from? Frank? Clear things up for me, would you? Oh, geez, you got a 2-for-1 special on those two. That guy's just being a putz. No, I'm good. I just caught what you were typing, Frost. Yeah, not a single muck in sight, but you got plenty of muck XPs in the form of sand ghosts. Sand ghosts. Speaking of sand. Reliable as ever, Miss Piper. You didn't merely assess the situation, you resolved it. Well, that's what happens when I get jumped. I'd hazard a guess that those sand ghasts arrived from hyperspace Limiusa and made themselves right at home. Sandile and the other local Pokemon must have been quite frightened of them. Have you read Sandghast's Pokedex entry? Grudges of the dead have possessed a mound of sand and become a Pokemon, it says. Sandghast is fond of the shovel on its head. A creation born of the grudges from those who have passed away. How frightful. Well, Miss Piper, I should be on my way, if you'll excuse me. Well, there's that done. You're asking for the Gimme Cool coins. No, you're right outside the restaurant, not the restaurant proper. Wait. I thought I saw a weird hyperspace bubble pop up, but no. Yeah, that is kind of the generic ghost description, isn't it? More. More! I need even more heat! Do you need to evolve to a Pyroid? Restaurant La Ya will be stuck at 2 stars forever if we can't get more firepower. That's why I've thought of the perfect way to get us that 3rd star. Some serious heat. You look puzzled, my friend. Allow me to explain. We're going to offer the spiciest dishes made for spice lovers by True Spice Lover. It's gonna be a spicy fiesta. But your everyday spicy dishes aren't going to impress the most intensive heat seekers. So I'm going to need a special assistant to make this event a success. Please, you've just got to bring me the Pokemon known as Scovillion. If I can get Scovillion to use its extra spicy extract on my dishes, we'll be able to produce the kind of heat discerning spice maniacs all seek. Is little Leo up for this plan? Please, can you bring me a Scovillion that knows the move Spicy Extract? Little Leo appears to be up for this move. Well, first I gotta find a Scovillion. Don't I already have a Rickety? Oh no, more Megastones. Nope. Nope. Hyperspace Battle Zone. Megastones. No. Alright, there currently are no Scovians around. Yep. That was the exact naming convention they were... You! Alright, you 2-bit author, let's hear you. Ah, you're back! Thank you again for your previous assistance, my good friend. The manuscript I produced with your help was a smash hit. It will be hitting shelves soon. You'll excuse me if I don't buy it. Congrats? No, seriously, I'm shocked. And horrified. I should not have been drinking anything when I read that line. I was thinking about trying my hand at the romance genre next. I'd love your assistance. I'd like you to put the following Pokemon in your party to show me. A Fairy-type Pokemon, a Dragon-type Pokemon, and an Alpha Pokemon. 2 Alpha Pokemon! Could you put those 4 in your party and come show me? I can repeat my list whenever you like. Oh lord. Alright. The request from this crazy person is 1 Fairy, 2 Alpha, and a Dragon. I'm a little short on... No, I'm not short on dragons. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna be so evil. Delta. Glaceon's an Alpha. Dragon, Fairy, I need 1 more Alpha. Ampharos. I could have 2 dragons. This is gonna be pure crack. We need to have a fairy, so we can't have all dragons. Yeah, we could have gone for all alphas. I don't know. Beyonce getting into a romance with Zygarde being blocked by Khan and Glaceon. No, hold on. I don't want Glaceon involved with this madness. A rival for her affections in the form of Dragonair. There are no fairy dragon Pokemon that I am aware of. Yes, I brought them. Which is your fairy type Pokemon? Danacia. Quite the choice. Oh yes, this is sparking off some ideas. Then our next character. Which dragon type Pokemon will the scenario feature? There's only one option. The items box. That is Zygarde. Items. Scenes are coming together in sharp focus now. And our third character. Which alpha Pokemon have you brought me? Con! Of the frog tongue. The line practically writes themselves. And our fourth character, who will be the second alpha Pokemon. The Dragonair. And Dragonair! Perfect! Perfect! You've managed to assemble the perfect cast of characters for me. I cannot thank you enough. Now, let's talk romance. Oh god. Beyonce is in love with I called it! I called it! Items is in love with Con. Okay, I didn't call that part. Con is in love with Dragonair. And of course Dragonair is in love with Beyonce. It's no mere love triangle, it's an endless love loop. What do you think? Brilliant, isn't it? Seriously? No, wait, this won't do. An endless love loop offers no resolution. I do have one other idea, I suppose. It's a bit more involved, but you'll hear me out, won't you? Yes? Please lend me your ear, dear friend. Once in the city of Lumiose, there existed two competing schools dedicated to the martial arts. One was founded by Khan, distinguished by hard, unyielding strikes. Okay, that fits the ninja theme. The style was known as the Path of Urbane. Stop involving all of Team MZ. The other was founded by Dragonair, specializing in fleet, flowing movements. The style was known as the Way of Piper. Nope, I reject. Both schools put their desire to become strongest above all else in life. Their members vowed to have nothing to do with the other style, except in battle. All who followed the path of Bane were bound to view the way of Piper's followers as mortal foes, and vice versa. Are you coming up with Romeo and Juliet? Governed by that one unbreakable tenet, it was a hard-knock life in those schools of hard knocks. It came to pass that a match was declared. Diancie of Style Urbane versus Items of Piper Style. This battle would decide once and for all which school was strongest. Everything was on the line. Whichever school was defeated would be honor-bound to disband. Yet the two Pokemon selected as the school's champions had a singular problem. Beyonce and Items were desperately in love. They had broken the one rule that must never be broken, meeting in secret outside of battle. On the night before the fateful match was to be held, Beyonce and Items' eyes met. They knew there was but one option. Together they fled into the night. Yeah, it's Romeo and Juliet. No, but my life is better with that mental image, thank you. So begins their thrilling story of love on the lam, their very lives on the line as they flee pursuit. Why would their lives be on the live? On the live? Hi. On the line. I may or may not have been checking chat at the same time I was trying to read that. I have to admit, my own experience with romance is limited, so perhaps my novel will lack realism. Your novel lacks logic. It's Romeo and Juliet with martial arts. And Pokemon. Yeah, sure it will be. Now I better get it all down on paper so I can submit my manuscript to Lumiosa Press. Yes, yes, of course I will. Not. You guys sure are giving me a lot of feathers. Oh, hey. Pokeballs. Why, thank you. Oh, Jiminy. I almost did something terrible. I would not be having a good fight in a moment. Oh, that would have been bad. That would have been supremely bad. Maybe they want you to build a duster for that crazy lady that's just like Jinsey. Maybe. Who knows? I just realized that Frank and Lucario are both at 88. And my next highest level is Yvelta at 83. All hail the Bacon Bird. Oh, hello. You're Piper, right? My favorite streamer in the whole world posted this photo the other day. Just look at it. It's too good, right? Kanari just chilling on a bench with her Electros, looking amazing. I want to sit on that exact same bench and get my own shot with my Netric. So I could really use your help, Piper. Help me find that bench. Can I see the photo again? Quest Cardico. The sign. The elevator. I think I know where that is. Wrong button, as usual. Quest Cardico. The sign. I need to go up. Well, there's the sign. There's the up. But where's the up to get up there? Wrong button. I am looking for a ladder. Ladder. Hi, could you give me some of those? Thank you. Darn it, I need to go higher up. Is there a ladder in here? Yes. You don't. You really don't. Get you out of there before Curse causes a problem. curse can be really effective damage over time. This is it. This is the bench. Did I need to bring her here? Or am I at the wrong viewpoint? Oh, hello, Cleffa. Yep, that's it. That's the correct viewpoint. Now I just need to get her. Oh, hey, Max Revive. I could always use more of those. Sure. Goodbye. I found your bench. I did find it. Did I miss triggering something? Oh, I probably need to talk to the correct bench, which is the closer of the two. Alright. Back I go. I did not think that was a poster for Rotom Phone for a second there. Can you imagine how terrifying it must be for a wild Pokemon to Lumiose to decide, you know what, I'm just gonna hassle this trainer because I can. And the trainer pulls out Yveltal. Like, you're mugging the wrong gal. Oops. You found the specific bench that Sass was looking for. Sorry, Sasse. It's got the two planters in a row, the same buildings in the background, and the mountains. This has to be where Canary took her photo. Come on, no time to waste. Don't I look just like Canary, sitting here on the same bench she sat on? Can I just ask one more tiny thing of you, Piper? Can you take a picture of me looking just like Canary did in the photo I showed you? Absolutely. I want to be from the exact same angle. Yeah, I can get that. I can show you Canary's picture again anytime, so let me know if you want. Hold on. No, that's Kalos. I'm checking something. Bear with me. Mountains, 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 more mountains. What? Kalos is completely surrounded by mountains. That ain't right. Oh. I have to actually do the prompt. I just pull up a map of X and Y on Google, and Kalos is not surrounded by mountains in X and Y. Alright, let's see if you managed to pull it off. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. I look just like Canary. I'm uploading it now, and there, it's up. Hey, I wonder who took that picture for Canary. Could it be that mysterious manager of hers? Apparently he's really involved in our work. I guess we'll have him thank for... I guess we have him to thank for Canary, bread, and everything. Yeah, that particular dude is very much engaged. With his lady. Rather, granddaughter. You're not bad, but I'd rather have Canary keychains or... Ooh, an acrylic standee. Maybe someday. Anyway, I'd love to recreate a bunch more of Canary's pics while I'm in Lumia. Well, thanks for your help, Piper. Maybe have a seat on that bench and take a load off. See you around. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Sure. Map. That's the gimme ghouls. Oh, right. You're wanting the... No, you're not the one after the Scoville. Oh, God, no. You again already? Now what? If it isn't my muse back again, thank you for your help with my romance novel. It's been optioned for a film. Do you know who they've signed on as leads? Brycene and Sabrina. Wait, what? For my next tale, I'm thinking a mystery novel. I'd love to have your help once again. Sorry, my sinuses. I have an idea for the Pokemon my tale shall require. Could you assemble them for me? First, I think we need an Alpha Pokemon again. Second, a normal type. Third should be a Dark type. The fourth should know move Teleport. And the fifth must be a Fighting type Pokemon. Can you show me all these? I'm counting on you, my muse. Could you pull those 5 in your party and come show me? I can repeat my list whenever you like. Okay, you were looking for an Alpha Pokemon. Fighting type, right? Lucario, you're up. A normal type. Fufuru. Shoot. What was the rest of it? We'll hold the power of instant replay. Dark type Pokemon and someone who knows Teleport. Well, Dark type Pokemon. Someone who knows Teleport. Abra. Oh, you'll do. Which is our Alpha Pokemon? Glaceon. Oh, yes, this is sparking some ideas. Who's a normal type? Fufuru. There's nothing normal about how inspired it makes me feel. On to our next character. Who will be our Dark type Pokemon in this scenario? That would be Houndoom. Which is the Pokemon that knows Teleport? Kadabra. And the 5th character, who is our Fighting type Pokemon in this battle of wits? I'm so sorry, Lucario. You've managed to assemble the ideal cast of characters for me. I cannot thank you enough. Allow me to sketch out the plot of this grand mystery novel. Our setting is a mansion deep in the mountains of the Kalos region. It is owned by the famed millionaire Glaceon. Okay. It also currently houses 3 guests and a certain treasure. The first of these guests is a trainer by the name of Fufuro. Then there is our millionaire's former flame, Houndoom, and a jewel collect. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Former flame being Houndoom is just too perfect. And a jewel collector named Kadabra. The mansion's butler, Bane, is an unobtrusive yet ever-present, seeing to all the guests' needs. One evening, the guests are called together to a very special room of the mansion. This room serves as a giant safe, so fortified that the move Rage Fist would not crack its defenses. Oh, this is a locked room murder mystery. So explains the butler, Bane. In the safe center, lovingly displayed in pride of place, shines the grandiose jewel known only as Lucario's Tear. This mythical treasure is rumored to have been a gift from the former king of the land, Az would get a laugh out of this. The mansion's owner gazes upon it regularly, every morn and eve to sustain their spirits. The sun has barely risen the morning after the showing when a terrible howl echoes through Glaceon's mansion. The guests gather in front of the safe that contained the treasure, drawn by that awful noise. And there the millionaire cries out, "My treasure! My treasure has been stolen!" One of my guests must have done it. Resenting the accusation, Houndoom demands, "Why us? Why not your butler?" But the butler, Bane, has a cast-iron alibi. He being playing cards with employer all night. Fufuro and Kadabra readily agree to search the persons and belongings. Readily agree to a search of their persons and belongings. But even after the butler inspects all the guests, there's still no trace of the stolen jewel. Only Fufuro was found carrying anything, no more than a Pokeball, a perfectly normal item for a Pokemon trainer to have. So who stole the treasure known as Lucario's Tear? Kadabra, he's got teleport. Really? Was the trick a bit too difficult for you to work out? The evil trainer had left one of their Pokemon in the room to wait until everyone was gone, so it could steal the treasure for its master. Then why did you specifically require someone with teleport for one of your characters? When everyone began to gather at the room the next morning, the larcenist lout quietly called the Pokemon back to its Pokeball, concealing both it and the treasure to cover their tracks. Mr. Fufuro should be Mr. Body in this case. Wonderful, isn't it? Such bold and elaborate setup worthy of a criminal genius. It's not a masterpiece, but it's not exactly obvious either. More like obtuse. Now that you think about it, I wonder if I somehow overlooked a weakness in my airtight plot. That would be disappointing. Yes, it's all thanks to your tireless support that I've been able to craft such creative novels. You must be my greatest fan, willing to go so far above and beyond to support my writing career. To show my gratitude, I'd be happy to remix any of my tales for you, featuring whatever different Pokemon you wish to cast as the main characters. Absolutely not. Just come speak to me whenever you're ready to experience more of my masterful storytelling. No thanks, and the feathers of choice are a little, disingenuous? Genius and clever feathers indeed. That's the gimme cool guy. Whoops. to Wild Zone 10. Oh boy. Zopo, Carbanas. Torpedo. I'm almost through. That was indeed a lot of Pokecash they dumped on me, but this game likes to dump a lot of Pokecash on you all the time. So I honestly didn't even notice it. Nope. No, thank you. Where's the exit to the zone? Nope, 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 nope. I'm out. You can't get me. Sir? Sorry, I know this seems a bit rude, but I hope you can forgive me for not turning to speak to you. I threw out my back and I think I may have slipped a disc or something. Oh. It hurts too bad to move. Even trying to shout hurts, so I haven't been able to call for help. The last time this happened, I was able to fix my back thanks to a certain Pokemon move. What move is that? Octolock? Hate to ask, but do you think you could hit me with a good Octolock? It's a move that the Pokemon Grapploct knows. You're my only hope. Oh no. Oh no. I don't have one of those. Wrong one. Mission list. Hyper One Kenobi may not be able to do anything, let's be honest. Octolock. Octolock is a move learned by Grapploct. Grapploct. Do you evolve from someone? Yes. Well, that's a name. Clobblepuss. Pokemon Legends Z.A. Clobblepuss. Where do I find you? Base stats, yes, yes, yes. Rank 1 hyperspace of the fighting type. Oh lord. How's my RNG luck right now? Psychic. Flying. Dark. Dark. Ground. Ghost. Oh, I recognize that ghost dog. Hold on. Steel. Dark. Poison. Poison. Flying. Megastone. That's gonna be later. Psychic, ground, ghost. Fighting! Battle zone. Normal. I don't recognize one of those silhouettes. Steel. It is not a ghost trick! Though he is the goodest of boys for the afterlife. Where did he go? You know what? Why not? Take me there. Not the sewers, but rather... the change of time. Okay. Oh, what? It left? Oh, geez, when the day changes, so do the zones. Fairy? Is that a Fido's outline? That's gotta be a Fido's outline. Bug. No bugs I want. Oh, that's just a spoink. Another spoink. Side mission, normals. I'm just gonna have to keep an eye out for fighting types, aren't I? I'll need to check those zones periodically. How do I get out of here? No, not that way. Excuse me, Aridos. Whoops. There's my exit. I also just realized I need to switch my Pokemon back to my actual team. Otherwise, when I get into a fight, I'm gonna have a bad time. There we go. Yeah, I got 99 Eevee, but Espeon ain't one yet. I'm gonna have to go back and check the... Oh, hey, Rookity. Corvesquire, there we are. You see that raggedy silk scarf it's carrying? Seems like it's dear to Corvesquire. My best guess is that Corvesquire came here looking for the owner of that scarf. But the only clue I've got to go on it is the embroidery on the scarf. Destin. Oh, apparently that's an important name. See, it just reacted right now when I said the name Destin. It's gotta mean something. If I only could find out more about this scarf. Do you know anybody who would be knowledgeable about clothes and things? Yes, Naveen! Hello? We have a question about a scarf. I'm fairly familiar with different materials and sewing methods, of course, but even I can't just look at a scarf and tell you who it belongs to. I know. Perhaps you could try asking Asami. While she can be rather a handful to deal with, Asami at Boutique Couture is a pro designer. She'll likely recognize something about this scarf. Don't get up, Piper. I'm sure you'll find the owner and get your tongue untied. Got the look of someone who has found a lead to pursue. Please, help find the owner of the scarf for Corvuscular. The problem with Pokemon games is I keep running into all the Pokemon I want on my team. And I only have 6 spots. Oops, right. I need to swap what I'm tracking. There we go. Where do I need to go? Sorry, what? Oh. All the way down here. I mean, I was thinking we could go check with the, Ghost Gal over at the Fists of Justice. The only one there who seems to have a brain. Hello! I'm here to put you in a possible position. The fashion designer Sami is at your service. Did you need something? I'll bet you're here for another stylish Mega Evolution battle, aren't you? No, please, look at this scarf. Oh, you want me to evaluate this scarf because you have such faith in my skills as a designer? Well, this scarf is... it's quite filthy. But I do recognize the material and design. These scarves are given out to new students at a certain school in the city of Wydon in Galar. I believe this design is from 3 years ago. But why do you have this? More like, why did Corvuscular have this? Searching out the lost owner of a scarf with only an embroidered name to go on. What a stylish adventure! I love it! Have you inquired at Academy Etole? If the owner is now living in Lumiose, it's possible they came to study at that academy. Wait, do you know where that is? Corvuscular, do you know where that is? You're flying all around town without a clue, aren't you? I'm gonna go check and see if there are any more evolutions at the center of town. Sorry, what? Oh. Your reminder that camera exists. Another Glaceon! I love you, Glaceon, but I don't need 2 alphas. I'll just bust on through here. Excuse me, pardon, coming through. Malamar can use Psycho Cut all at once. I am out of there. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. Did you find him? The heck? What's with this Corvuscaire? Wait, are you Rookity? Oh, you found him. No way, but we met in the Galar region. You came all the way across the sea to find me? But you were hurt back then, and you were so small. But you still came to find me here in Lumiose after I moved? Sir, you have a Pokemon partner now. Take good care of him. You're the best, Corvuscaire. Hey, trainer, you helped Corvuscaire find its way here to me, right? Thanks a million. Do you think Corvuscaire would like to be my partner in battle with me at all? Abso-freaking-lutely would love that. Just don't pick a fight with me. Hey, do you think I could ask you one more favor while you're here and all? I want to battle together with Corvuscaire. Oh no. Just tell me as soon as you're ready. I can't wait. Oh no, kid. Kid, do you know who you're asking to fight? Hold on. Alright, let me start by giving you a handicap. Okay, partner, let's test the strength you gained crossing the ocean against this trainer! You have a launcher? I thought this was gonna be a thing where it's me against Corvuscaire. Moonbeam! Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. Okay, now we're getting into the fight I was expecting. Oh shoot! I didn't give you enough of a handicap. Corvuscaire, you really are an amazing Pokemon. Corvuscaire, we may have lost, but you were still the best. Seriously. I'm gonna work hard from now on to be the best trainer for you too. And you, trainer lady, I'm never gonna forget today. It's the best day of my life. Thank you so much. Corvuscaire, we're never gonna be apart again. I seriously thought you didn't have any other Pokemon and it would be a heartwarming and, you know, important battle. Okay. Color me wrong. Oh, that's bugs. Wait, 2 more side quests have popped up? I just got that that's a Legend of Korra reference. I'm sorry, Frost. It took me till now to realize that was a Legend of Korra reference. There's a rumor going around amongst us couriers. You know the Dorms Bean Cemetery? I heard that one of the gravestones moves around at night. What's even weirder is that my courier friends say it only happens under certain conditions. 1. It has to be nighttime. 2. You can only have 1 Pokemon with you. Well, that's Frank. 3. You have to enter the cemetery from the northern gate. You have to say these magic words in your head. Solitary, solo cemeteries are sort of scary. Well, that's a tongue twister. No! Could you see if the rumors are true? I'm too scared to try it myself. And the other side quest we have here? Oh. Okay. Meow. Look at all the different meowths. Oh, a human. As you can see, I'm a girl who positively adores the Scratch Cat Pokemon. If you can beat Meow in battle, then one of these three Meowth might just... Well, you'll have to battle us to find out. So what'll it be? Want to have a Pokemon battle with Meow? Yeah. Talk to Meow when you're ready to battle. I can knock out all three of those with one Lucario. I can has a Pokemon battle? You can has a Pokemon battle. What makes a Scratch Cat Pokemon so perfect? They're clawsome in battle. We have here our generic Meowth straight from the Kanto region. Nothing fancy, nothing dancy. Just good old-fashioned Scratch. Fresh from Aloha, looking in the night sun. And now leaving back to Aloha, it's Meowth Dark type. Lastly, from the, I think it was Galar region, the one, the only Viking Cat is sailing back to Greenland. Impossible. Wow, I can't believe you beat all my Meowth. I'm at a loss for purrs. Now it's time to pick your favorite Meowth out of the three. I'm gonna go with Classic. Because the evolutions of the other two just don't look that good. I am positive. A feline choice. You know a good Meowth when you see one. Alright, time for your reward. A personal play session with your favorite Meowth. Go on, enjoy some quality time together. Who's a good Meowth? Who wants catnip? Oh. God, those flowers are flat as fudge. Are you hungry? I'm sorry, but those flowers are flat as fudge. All of the art budget went straight into the Pokemon. And the audio design around the Pokemon. The other Meowth want to play with you too, so come back soon for more quality time together. quality time together. Ooh. Groan. The gimme ghoul. I would like to catch more Eevee if they will politely show up. No, that's still only 2. How many donuts do I currently have? Not enough. Okay, so we are still strictly in the middle of hyperspace surveys. Where would I like to go? What exactly is a hyperspace battle zone? Let's go get a lizard, so to speak. I believe the parts they're not showing you is that there is a lot of mixing and blending of the fruit to turn them into dough. This way? This way. I still don't know what his brother was talking about, and I'm not sure we ever will. Why did you have to aim for the eyes? What were you aiming for? No, you're level 1. Where's the level 2? Is it on the roof? It's on the roof. Okay. And also somewhere around... Did I just accidentally chuck a Pokeball while I was jumping? There. I'm not gonna catch you, dear. Don't worry. Not like you would know that. Into the wild zone, flyboy. Or rather, into the hyper zone. They probably should be tarts or similar pastries, and yet they are donuts. Because this is the world of hyperspace. Give me gold coin, give me gold coin. Give me gold coin. Jiminy! Those guys are so tiny I didn't even see them. Where did I see that one giant ball there? Got the big one. Whoops! Okay, I didn't mean to fall, but sure, we'll work with that. Shiny, shiny. Dynamo. Destroy boulders? Yeah, I didn't think that's what you were calling a boulder. You guys? No. Somewhere in this world is boulders. I'm looking for a wild pack of boulders. And instead I found a bunch of tiny ones. Oh, hello. I don't want that type of Pokeball. Alright, I got my Toxio. I should do a paralysis heal real quick. Paralysis heal. Another gimme gold coin. Got another one for posterity. Gimme gold coin, gimme gold coin. I can't get around those. Alright. Now I gotta try and find boulders. You are not boulders. Why is there moo milk in this dimension? Why am I asking why is there moo milk in this dimension? This is a dimension that also has butter. Which, honestly, anyone picking up butter that's been sitting out and about for Arceus only knows how long has, many questions. There's supposed to be some boulders somewhere. Got that. Boulders? Anybody got any boulders? Anybody got any more berries? Dynamos. Don't need awakenings, I need berries. Don't need ice heals. I've got burn heal, I've got ice heals. I need berries. We're right back where I started. Excuse me, has anyone seen a pack of wild street boulders? Wild street boulders, anybody seen them? I can't believe that actually hit. Okay. And it had berries. Perfect. Is it possible to spawn a mission that does not have a requirement? Rephrasing statement. Is it possible for a mission to generate in a stage that does not have the mission requirement, i.e. no street boulders? cardboard boxes. More and more dynamos. Chests. I have looked all over this freaking place and there's not a single boulder to be found. Oh, never mind. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, where the heck is the bonus ball at? Oh, of course you won't be nice and put it someplace easily visible and reachable. Anybody see a giant ball? Oh, right there. Thank you for spawning in close. I appreciate the berries. That hit a wall. Never mind. All right. Double checking something. Yep, the dude showed up over here. Or rather, the dudettes. The triple ricketies. Oh, right, I could claim Hydro Pump. What else have I got? Nope. More Eevee options. No, I will wait for the evolutions to make themselves known. Mouth. Let's go see if that's a Fido. Actually, let's stop in a Pokemon Center real quick. I can has heal. I thank you for easy bake ovening my Pokemon. A regular citrus berry ain't gonna be enough. Feathers. Chesto berry. Where? Where is it? Where's the hole in space-time? There it is! Under a bridge. Now, where do I get some nice berries? Use the catch window. Oh, hello, it's Fido's. Exactly who I was after to begin with. Whoops. Too long on bow wind-up time. If I want to use the catch window, please freeze dry my dough. Chomp. You're a bulky bowl of dough, ain't you? That's 2. That's 3. Fly on over there and fetch that for me, would you? You're a peach. That didn't... There we go. Alright, now I just gotta find where the golden Pokeball spawned. Whoops! Thank you. Oh jeez, it's a Fido paradise. I can't target it from down here, or I would. I need to double check how many Gimmighoul's coins I've got. I know you need 999 of the suckers. Oh, that was close. Anybody see any golden Pokeballs? There's a large Pokeball down there, but it is not gold. Still, fetch. Thank you, sir. Is that the Pokeball I want, or is it just giant? No, it's just giant. Carbinks! Hello, dears. Thank you, but no thank you. Oh, this is where I came up. No. Aha! The golden Pokeball may be full of berry bliss. Any more sparklies for me to collect? Game, are you trying to tell me something with a burn heal? Gimme gold coin. More berries, excellent. Keep them coming. I already have all the Fidos I want. Any other sparklies? Did I run this place out of sparklies? Can you run a distortion out of sparklies? I didn't know that was possible. Oh, there's one. You shan't escape. Even though you're just a gimme gold coin. I'll take that. A full heal. Nope. Not any second in 15. May as well. 4, 3, 2. How did I catch one? Those things must have a ridiculous catch rate. Ridiculously low catch rate. At least in that mega distortion. Let's see here. Fairy, psychic, bug, normal, psychic. What exactly is a battle zone? Well, okay, first off, my semi-regular check of are there any evolutions hanging out? No, but there is an alpha of you, and you know what? I'm vindictive enough to go after you. Come on, one. There you go. Oh, why is a clef key also involved? Nobody asked you. Shoot, that clef key is rocking me. Between the Skarmory and the clef key, I have a problem. Get out of my way. Fine, don't get out of my way. Hurricane. Because I want the confusion. Max potion because I can. Fire in the hole, so to speak. Damn, that hurt. Are you not affected by the spikes because you're a flying type and you're flying over them? Is that what I'm seeing here? Because if that's accurate, damn, that's cool. That's... ball's not gonna work. Fireball, football, repeat ball. Oh, that's not gonna work right now either. Nope, you're still angry. I misjudged that. I've gotten you before, I can get you again. Or not. Dang it! That was too slow. Well... like I said, I was vindictive. To the Pokemon Center. Oh, I am just now seeing your message, Frost. That is not the one with the frost crabs. Or the ice crabs, I mean. Let's see here. That fight. Just dojo and then go around the long way? No, Vert Plaza. Sorry, Satchel. I now have 57 of these and 67 of these. Wow. Okay. 66. You went up 11 points from eating 5 of those extra large candies. You went up 2 from eating one of... okay. Ma'am, you have now caught up with the rest of the team. Change moves. I thought you learned more moves, or did they just become pluses? Your special attack is not as good as your attack, so no, we're gonna stick with what we got. Oh gosh darn it, I gotta head to the roof. I didn't see what the new move was, but... c'est la vie. Your pathing AI got busted, didn't it, ma'am? How do I get to you? Yep, it's up there. Okay, no, that's not how I get up there. Okay, that's not how I get up there either. This building has no ladders, does it? Nope, no ladders. Does that building have some ladders? Of course, by the time I figure it out, it'll be sunset and everything will have shifted positions. Which may work out for the better, come to think on it. Because you never quite know what's going to spawn. But still, if I can make it, that would be fun. Or at least interesting. Going up. And up. And up. Excuse me, guys, I need to borrow your ladder! Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? Yo! I made it. Let's give it a shot. Seems like you've made it into a strange slice of hyperspace, Lumuse, huh, kid? Kinda resembles one of our battle zones. Guess we should call it a hyperspace battle zone. Might be that the trainers you see there are reflections of the bitter resentment built by trainers defeated on our side, eh? Whatever they are, I bet they can come up with some survey tasks suited to a hyperspace battle zone. I'll keep you plenty busy, so no slouching, kid. We're off to fight the fish. Barely made that hit. That was quite some distance. Sorry, waterfall did what now? Oh, I'm barely making this in time. Who's your next dude? Ghost! Well, I have a bird for you. Yeah, I'll see your drain punch and raise you Oblivion Wing. Another fish. Now I have an easy way to deal with fish. Beg pardon? What move did I just use that did that one hit? Cool. Ish. Very ish. How did you miss that diamond storm? Well, don't miss this time. Thank you! Chorus here. There we go. Can you heal me? Thank you. Even in this bizarre hyperspace Lumia, my job is to make Pokemon feel better. Thank you, ma'am. Basically just defeat trainers is my goals for here, so okay. Fish. Am I just throwing extra hard punches because I've got a Mega Lucario rolling? Boom. Say goodbye to your Meowth. Focus your energy all you like, but I'm still taking you down. That poor lady. She is certain everything hates her. A free revive. Dang it. I had you. Sort of. And that's why I picked a darkness type areas, because Lucario was going to steamroll all over this place. Ugh. Catch first. Ooh, Hisuian Quillfish at that. You know, if people are just falling into hyperspace Lumia, we have bigger problems. I mean, it's bad enough that Pokemon are falling into hyperspace Lumia. Nope. Oh, it's an Alpha Scraggy. That's why it survived! Oh, wow. Okay, that hurt. Hurricane. Back to Lucario. An Alpha Houndour. If one of these guys brings out an Alpha Shiny Houndour, I am going to be so annoyed. Oh no! Rock that Houndour's world, dear. Must be, okay, so holograms will always give you Seeds of Mastery, and they appear to have alphas. That's their shtick. I should go ahead and do a revive, shouldn't I? Get Lucario back on his paws. Feet? Whatever the correct terminology is. Well, that's a big Pokeball, but not the golden. There's the golden one. Where'd that big Pokeball go? There. Fetch. And boom. Since I'm here, I may as well. It did not get me any more points. So 80 more seconds to get whatever I want. Ah, there, another Pokeball. Good, give me those berries. That's what I really need the most of in this area. Ah, there, another Pokeball. No, I don't want to fight. I want that Pokeball I saw. Where'd it go? I could have sworn I saw a Pokeball around here. Yeah, there's one right there, and yet I can't seem to find it when I'm down here. Not like it matters, we're down. Gonna need to do one more hyperspace. But first, the obligatory check. Of course, if I do see an evolution, yes! And also, no! Why do I have such bad timing with these? Oh gosh darn it, now you're angry. No time. Oh, come on, stop being angry. Lines and headbutt again. Please catch. Thank you. Oh, that was close. Boxes and boxes and boxes of Leafeon. Oh, and immediately gives me the warning sign. Okay, sir. Your next stop is Pokemon Center. Okay, let's trigger night, and then I will go heal. Ba-da-dum. Here's the new spawn now that the time's changed. Well, hello, Chikorita. Goodbye, Chikorita. Goat! Sorry, but this is at this point obligatory. Gosh darn you. Yes, it is the alpha goat. To make up for the one I gave up for that side quest. Come on now. Nope, I should have thrown a ball instead of attacking. Oh, you have 1 HP left. I did have a quest for Much Goat, but I was able to turn that one in. And so now I have a new Much Ado About Goat. I need to do an evolution check, don't I? How many evolutions do I have? Where are you, my evolutions? I will start losing my senses if I keep going through that. Flareon. Ah, here. So I have Flareon. Glaceon, Leafeon. Who else did I have? Not Vaporeon? Not Vaporeon. No Jolteon. No Espeon. No Umbreon. Really? Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon. Espeon, Umbreon, Sylveon. That's who I didn't check for. It's SY, yes? Well, I don't got it. Okay. Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon. Espeon, Umbreon, Sylveon. Glaceon, Leafeon. So I am currently short 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 evolutions. Sorry, Leafeon, I like my Glaceon better. Don't hold it against me, I just like my ice. biggest problem with the full Eevee team is that there are 8 Eeveelutions if you count Eevee proper. Which means it's physically impossible to have an Eevee on team. Or all the Eevees anyway. That's a no. That's a no. No. No thank you. Yes. Yes, I am. But what are you? Are you the capsulium critter that I was looking for? Or that one chef is looking for? Show me who you are. I need more 2-star donuts. Yeah, let's find out if that's Scovillian. It might be, because Scovillian is a grass. Go goats. Oh my gosh, look at all the skidoos. Bunch of alpha skidoos too. Oh, yep, Capsicid, which will evolve into Scovillion. Oh, apparently I do need to capture an alpha. Dude, one of those Capsinikids is glitching out. Okay, in order to get a Scovillion, I need to look up its evolution requirements. Of course, you wouldn't be polite. Would you like to chill out enough for me to throw a ball? What? No. Aim for the skidoo. Alright, we got an alpha. And our hyperspace survey is technically complete. Fell sprouts? They can be mean. I'm still gonna go for more Pokeballs, though. Because they've got the berries I need. Whoops. Fetch. Thank you. Did I make it? I made... That went from I made it to I didn't make it in a record time. Sparkling item, sparkling item. Where is the giant gold Pokeball spawning in at? Ah, there it is. Give me berries. And moo milk, apparently. Like, really? Any other Pokeballs? Yes, one up there. Going up. If you please. Oops. I know you didn't mean to hit me, dear. That was my own fault. You're stuck on the scaffolding. Oh. Oh, those guys. Yeah, they would be mean, wouldn't they? On the one hand, I'm glad this is in a larger area. On the other hand, I kind of wish it were. Oh. I may still have time in Hyperloom, you say, but I don't have time in real life. I just realized what time it was. Alright. Time to escape. Now. Fine work out there. Even though you're not paying attention and instead looking up Scovillion's evolution requirements. We've accumulated enough points to advance our research. There's also a particular hyperspace distortion we ask that you look into. I've marked it on your map. Oh, look, level 3. Best of luck. Oh. I'll meet you at the sushi place. You take care of our donut needs. Well. Glaceon, my dear. Take a breather for a moment. Because I need that Scoville kid. You. Where I started from the wrong end of the list. That's what I needed. Spicy extract. And sure, flamethrower. Alright. I'm gonna make some donuts while we do this end of stream. Hello. Okay. I now have my level 3 donut for when we take on that level 3 hyperspace. That is a fancy looking donut. Oh. Okay. And you'll get me more berries. Excellent. Make a different donut. What was I gonna say? Oh, right. I have to wrap up this evening. Thank you all for watching. I have been your host, Paying the Piper. And I hope you'll pay this piper by liking, commenting, or subscribing. On Thursday, we have more Xenoblade Chronicles coming through. We are continuing to join Shulk on his quest for vengeance. And I believe we've gotten up to Colony 6. Though I do want to knock out some side quests before we tackle that particular pain in the butt. Mondays will continue to be more of these until we run out of, well, hyperspaces. Or at least hyperspace plot lines. What else do I got rolling? Oh, surely I've got something. Oh, right, Saturday. Legends Arceus is continuing to go on and on and on. I think I have got at least another, what, dozen or so episodes? Don't quote me on that. Oh, that should be enough. I think we now have enough donuts. Yes, until we run out of Piper space. Fire Blast. Blizzard. EXP Candy Large. That's what I want. That would come in very handy because I never get shinies. You haven't gotten a chance to hang out with us, dude. Actually, you know what? Let me go get you some coffee. I say while pushing every button but the map. $8 for a cup of tea. Oh, and a cake. I'll take the cake. Oh, either that or you will take the cake. One of us will. Well then! Why do I have... Right, because there's no easy way for me to get this shot without the umbrella being in the way. Oh well. Anyway. I need to quit stalling and actually, you know, wrap it up for the evening. Once again, thank you all for watching, and I hope you have an excellent evening, or day, or what have you. Depending on what time you're watching this at and where you're at in the world. Like I always say, take care. Stay safe, and good night.